update on Grayson as far as moving out the game?
Yeah, we're monitoring him for a concussion. So we'll just see how he is in the morning.
And then there's another injury thing I forgot to ask. What's going on with Bo? Why wasn't he able to go? Did he hurt himself in practice or something?
Yeah, he, I think banged knees in practice, and so, he's just not able to go.
I know you guys go over turnovers and don't want to commit them, but this is the second straight game. It's been obviously an issue. Just what's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been something that as a group we've talked about. There's probably lots of things, but it's an area where we got to improve, where we got to be better. And it's leading to a lot of baskets. It's making it hard on our defense. So it's kind of it's a double effect. Obviously, not getting shots on goal, and then really putting our defense in a tough spot. So we got to get better with the turnovers.
The other thing I had was obviously Kevin had the huge night, and so did Brad. What were you seeing with the other guys? You talked before about other guys got to be aggressive off of those guys. What do you see with the rest of the group in that regard?
Yeah, I thought Tyus, overall was pretty aggressive, had a good night, and, played through Kevin a lot. Brad's activity was good. 125 is probably somewhere close where you should win. I think we got to get better defensively. We got to take care of the ball. That's going to help our defense. We got to find a way to have less turnovers and better defense.
Coach, obviously the turnovers made it easy for the Pistons to get easier buckets, but when you look at the half-court defense, did it feel like guys were locked in and engaged on that side of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, we had some, a few mistakes, but give, Detroit credit. They do some things. They were moving, set screens. Beasley got some shots. Hardaway got some shots. It was good execution. Give Detroit credit. We had a few mental mistakes defensively that we got to clean up.
And there was a timeout in the third quarter where you and Kevin Durant were conversing. He's talked about how in the heat of the moment, that's just guys trying to work together and push towards a common goal. Is that just another example of that?
Yeah, no, I mean, in games, there's things that happen, and, he's the best. He's a pro. He's coachable. If you don't have a few of those, there's probably something wrong with your team. And so there's KD's the best. He wants to be coached, and I love being around him.
What can you say about Cade Cunningham, a young star coming up, and he's got a double-double today? What do you say about his evolution from when he started to now?
Yeah, no, he had a night tonight, and he hit the big shot that kind of finished us off, right at the end of the clock. He had some paint finishes. He's just, you can see him growing and evolving. Don't see him as much being in the West now, but, he had a good night. Their team had a good night.
Two more, Dana.
Coach, just looking at Ty's stats, he shot nearly perfect, but only had a minimum of 2 assists. Is this part of what you're saying in the pregame, is that trying to get him to shoot more and be more aggressive, that such how he basically was stepping up for both actions?
I mean, we still need him to be an assist guy too, so he's got to do a little bit of everything. So it's, I don't want to probably go too far and we don't need him to get guys looks. But again, our offense, the turnovers stand out to me, and we still scored 125. So we got to be better defensively. Tyus is taking what the game gives him. He's going to have high assist nights. He's going to have nights. The ball was in probably Kevin's hands more tonight. It just played directly through him. It was, I think, more just an anomaly than the Tyus being aggressive message.
Gary?
Mike, are the turnovers a product of coaching or just play on the floor?
I'm sure there's places where I got to do a better job, where we got to put them in better spots. Our spacing's got to be better. you know, I've got to be a part of the solution, you know, so coaching can always help, you know, so we'll look at it and we'll try and find ways where we can all be better.